Yo, what's up guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm back again continuing my Nikita Mazepin Career Mode series. So today we've got round 2 at Imola, so I'm going to try and replicate the real life race as much as possible with the conditions. So I'm going to be also starting on full wet tyres whilst everyone else is going to be on inters, and just see how it goes basically. It's going to be kind of interesting as we got a 30-minute qualifying, then a 30-lap race. Try to make it as much as possible to the F1 2021 game, or the F1 2020 game with the 2021 mod, but it's a bit different as Assetto Corsa, so I don't really know how it's going to go, but let's just jump straight into it and see how it goes though. Going out for the first time then, I'm going to use cockpit cam for qualifying, just try and make it a bit more interesting, as we have actually not done that yet this series. I'm intrigued to see how we go, but I'm personally not too sure. It's going to be quite interesting to say the least. Probably affected my lap just a little bit. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, I think that's the best lap I can do. It's going to be a 1:25.1. Not great. A massive struggle getting that lap, not going to lie. Driving this car with no traction is the most difficult thing ever. So, yeah, that's definitely the best I'm going to do. Sadly, that lap put us dead last, which isn't ideal, but it was going to happen, wasn't it? I mean, we had no chance of getting a good lap. We only got one lap, which was right at the end. And that was a massive struggle because the no traction with these cars in this game is so bad. I mean, I would even say F1 2020 game with no traction is even easier than this, but I guess we'll just have to see how it goes in the race. Round 2 for Mazepin Career Mode series at Imola then, and it is lights out. And away we go here, struggling to get away on the power there. Looks like some the AI have checked up. Should we send it to turn 1? Screw it, let's go for it. As we nearly tap our teammate there, which isn't ideal. Our teammate's made a bit of collision. As we light up the rears there, completely lose the back end, somehow catch it. Interesting start to say the least. Daniel Ricciardo's out already, which isn't ideal for him. The full wet's really struggling right now. I think it might be alright for the first maybe 1 or 2 laps these full wets, but they're going to quickly start overheating because it's not wet enough. As we're hitting massive curbs everywhere, which isn't great. It's so hard to get the power down. I struggled in qualifying on dries in dry conditions around this track and these cars, and this is wet conditions. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but it does handle like it, and I did install a mod to make it visually and handle like it's wet, but for some reason it looks like only the handling has worked, even though in practice the visual was working as well. Well, no, we're actually doing pretty decent though. We've had a good start. We're not dead last, which is great. I'm not too sure what position we're in exactly. We got past a few people, and then shipped a position to Signs here, just ahead of me after I nearly spun it, but just catching it. I'm going to push as much as possible to try and maybe line up a move on Signs, which would be insane to say the least. My aim is to finish this race. That's my aim, because obviously last one I didn't quite finish, which is annoying, especially when they're like Aston Martins and Red Bulls. So yeah, definitely run into problems or something behind. But saying that, I'm keeping with the Ferrari nicely, so I'm keeping with the whole pack nicely. I pulled away a little bit after I made a few mistakes, but maybe I can try and line up a move on Carlos Sainz. So the tyres just lit up there. So yeah, I'm doing a really good job at the moment, keeping with the pack and Carlos Sainz, and maybe for my teammate, if I can try and line up a move on Sainz. I think the guys behind me have a bit of a problem, because for some reason they're really struggling, and yeah, I don't think I'm legitimately ahead of them, so I think I just got to try and keep the pace though. But saying that, I'm keeping with Sainz, so who knows. So really in pursuit of Sainz here. If I can get a good X out of here, maybe I can have a go at him into the hairpin. I'm just a bit too far behind, I think. Got to watch out for dirt, yeah, on the exit here. Done very nicely. The whites are still working, surprisingly well, which is a surprise, because I don't think they'd be working that well now. Down second gear, up the hill. This is somewhere here. I can have a go. Down inside, he leaves the space. Struggling to get past Sainz. I'm actually doing really well keeping with him and battling him, but it's a massive struggle getting past him. Oh no! No! Sainz! Stop steering that way! Oh no! Oh, we've messed it. We've messed it up. We've messed it up. Damn it. On a pit. On a pit. Oh, I can't believe that. Sainz have retired. Oh man. What a shame. So I put on inters, and well, that spin with Carlos Sainz plus the full wets plus the pit stop has cost me massively, because as you see now they're all behind me wanting to get past me, and well, I have nothing for it. I'm just gonna have to let it happen. So I've kind of blocked them up a bit as well, which isn't great, so apologise about that, but I've let them through now. Oh no! Oh yeah, that's damage. I'm just gonna retire it. Let's be honest, there's no point in continuing now. That is a massive shame for it to end like that. I mean, I pitted way too late, had that collision with Sainz, was on the wrong tyres to start with. I should have started on the inters, but yeah, they felt pretty decent for the first few laps, but what can I say, that just sadly happened. But yeah, cold tyres. I had to let Verstappen through, or else I would have got a penalty, another one, which wouldn't have had my chances. So yeah, I just bolted out of the way, and yeah, then sadly it didn't end there though, because I continued, and because of the cold tyres and I was pushing too hard, and I think it's getting more dries than inters now. I kind of spun, that's it, damage, and that's race over, sadly. But I still got P18 though, because well, Daniel Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz retired before me. Mick Schumacher only got P17, so I wouldn't have got much better. So yeah, we survived 7 laps though, which is alright I guess. But I'm going to leave the video here. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.